everybody, it's Batmobile here, back for another video, and today I will be reviewing the DC Universe Superheroes Arctic Batman vs. Mr. Freeze Aquaman on Ice set. It's a very long title there, at least how they fit it in, it makes it look really long, with 198 pieces, ages 6 to 12. And you do get 3 figures down here. The one and only Mr. Freeze, Aquaman, and the Arctic Batman, as you can see here up in the corner. And that little art piece right there is epic. And here's the comic book that doesn't make sense whatsoever with Aquaman. I mean, it kind of does make sense, but it's also very confusing. So I would highly suggest this for little kids would be a no, because it's going to be really confusing. You might see other figures, but it's really confusing. Hairpiece is not that accurate. But anyway, here we have Arkham Asylum. There's Harley Quinn. I don't know what she's doing there. She just whacked a security guard. Then we have Mr. Penguin, or the Penguin. Poison Ivy, we have Mr. Freeze right there. Joker, Scarecrow. And then we have Batman jumping down. He gets frozen. Then we have Robin coming to get Mr. Freeze, and then I think he escapes. Bat signal goes up. Aquaman summons a whale. And then he goes up the dock, and he gets frozen by Mr. Freeze. Then comes in part of the set, the main feature of the set, which is the Batman, Arctic Batman Batmobile. Then there's Arctic Batman himself, the epic white Batman. Then he throws some batarangs at Mr. Freeze. He just freezes them, still running at him with a whole bunch of bats in the background. And I think he hits him. Then he kicks Aquaman out of the ice. Then Aquaman throws his little trident at him, and then it reverses the ray gun and shoots Aquaman, and then he's frozen. So that's a lot for that comic. And then the rest I'm going to let you read, because it's still a lot. You can just pause the video right here and look, it's all Dark Knight Rises stuff. So let's get to the figures. Here we have the epic Aquaman, the only one Lego has ever made, which that's very cool. You have his nice little belt right there, scale detail on his torso, making him look very buff. And then he has a yellow hairpiece, the Bieber hair, and this would look very awkward on a regular minifigure because their faces are yellow, so yellow and yellow looks a little weird. He has green hands, green pants, no printing on there. And then he has back printing scales, and the belt continues. The belt continues. And then he still has buff detail back there. And his head is very cool. Let's take off that hairpiece. It still makes him look buff. His face looks buff. He looks all buff, buff, buff. There's his serious face. Very cool looking eyebrows. So let's get to the white Batman. Here we have the epic white Batman, which I know a lot of the DC Nation fans have been expecting and anticipating, with the new white helmet Batman mask mold with the Dark Knight mold. It's a new one than the regular Batman molds, and the first time we got this was in a jet ski polybag. I thought it was white at first, but it's really gray, his torso and his legs, but then there is some white on his hands, and then his little Speedo-like thing. And then he has the Batman symbol, of course, and then a lot of buffety buff, then his little belt of utilities with a lot of stuff. He does come with 2 batarangs. And then as you can see still, it's very different. And then he does come with a new white Batman cape and flip that up. He still has Buffy Buff and belt. And then when you take off his helmet or his mask, you have the white sweatband guy with smiling, and then white sweatband guy in his serious mode. Here we have the Mr. Freeze, the second version from Lego, and I think this version is a big improvement from the first version they made. Oh, that's a while ago. So just tell me in the comments which one you like better. Vote number 1, number 2. Which one you like. This is 2, and the old version was 1. You get a nice little Atlantis headpiece here, and then a translucent blue little shield, and you take this off. You can make him a little jetpack, and then you have very amazing printing here with all types of tubes and pipes and stuff to keep him alive. And his white face, cool detail on there. He looks angry, he has blue eyes, and then more tube detail and cool stuff back here. And I like his black torso, black hands, and then he has the light blue arms and legs. Here we have Buffy Buff Bieber Aquaman here in his little ice trap that it showed in the comment that Mr. Freeze freezed him with his ray gun, so he's trapped in this little thing. There's some snow detail around here, and I think this feature is going to be pretty cool for kids. The younger kids will really like it. Nice detail on there. Pretty simple build. There you go. And I just think it looks really cool. Him in there really looks like he's in the ice, and these are very nice pieces you get to make a really cool ice mock or any type of mock. This could somehow be incorporated, and it would look pretty cool. So let's get to the feature. You're just going to put your finger right there, and then it's going to blast him open when Batman breaks him free. Then you can take him out, and I would highly suggest putting him in there without his trident. He fits in there a lot better. Here is the ice Batmobile, and I think this is a very fun build. And sorry about all the pugnacious dog hairs on here. It's just I build in the floor, and that's where pugnacious dog roams. So I have to follow by his rules. Just let it be and go with it. But anyway, this is a very fun build. I think a lot of people will have a fun time building this. I know I did, and I know a lot of you will. There are only a few stickers, actually, now that I think of it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers, so I mean, still, you know, stickers aren't the most fun thing, so 6 is still a lot. But this sticker is kind of cool. Looks like, I guess, how Batman's aiming, and then he has the Batman symbol right there, although I think Lego should go ahead and just print that on there. But, you know, then they have these disc pieces, which I love that feature. Finally, something that is not flick fire. Then you have some really unnecessary stickers right here, but I guess that's okay. And I think this is also pretty kid friendly, though you have to push this fairly hard. And then you get, here's a side view, you get these nice little pieces to make it look like it would go on the ice. And then you get a fire piece back here, make it look like it's going really fast. And then you get this really cool Batman wing piece. There's the back view. Get these little things. Side again. Oh, yep, you do get 8 stickers. My bad. There's a sticker right there, so that's even more. And there might even be, I think there's stickers in the inside, so that's 10 stickers. So, even more than I thought. So, let's go ahead and show you the firing mechanism. So, there you go. It does shoot out very hard. And it slides around. Let's go ahead and show you this piece. It has a little translucent slidey piece, so it can slide around very easily, so you can play with it in the floor. So I think this set is a pretty good set. Cockpit, open it up. But it's kind of hard for the kids to probably push this. You really got to use some effort, and it can hurt you if you hit someone directly in the face, so I would highly suggest to not do that. And this looks cool when you spin that. So overall, I would suggest this set for younger kids. I would say 7% rating, 7 out of 10. And then for older kids, I would say a 9% rating. I would say actually a 10% rating. And then for adults, I would say, once again, a 7%. So, 7 out of 10. So thanks for watching this review. Please subscribe, and remember to build your imagination with Lego. Pugnacious10 is out.